Hey guys, it's Freya. Welcome to another video on my channel. Today we are going to be reacting to Wildflower music video. Namjoon's release was today. If you have ever seen anything on my video or follow along with my YouTube, you may have noticed my absence. Ever since all the different announcements with BTS, their break, their military enlistment, all that stuff, I kind of took a break from YouTube. I still went to different concerts and stuff. In fact, I have a vlog from, when was it? October now, that I have not put out, and I might do that even though it's kind of late. It's my NCT 127 New York vlog. But I might put that out this weekend. So yeah, we're gonna get back into the swing of things. Obviously things are a little different here because a big part of my channel was BTS, like how to concert wise in America. And I don't know how much of that we're gonna get in the next few years, but I still want to make content. I just don't really know what direction I'm trying to do. I originally started with reaction videos like this, but my vlogs, I think my concert vlogs are what's the closest to my heart, and I don't know how to proceed with like the lack of BTS. Obviously there isn't a lack of like solo stuff, so hopefully I can continue to make content as normal, but I just need to take some time for myself. And yeah, it's been a crazy time. It's been such a good year for me, so I really want to I'm kind of sad that the second half of the year I didn't vlog and show as much. I also tried to vlog my DPR experience, but that one turned out really bad because it was just really hectic. The show itself and the experience was so good, one of my favorite shows of the year, but the vlog was bad, so I'm scrapping that. But I think I'm gonna put out my New York vlog, even though it's super late and nobody probably cares at this point. But anyways, we are gonna be watching this music video. I already listened to the album. I filmed, but I couldn't release my reaction to Astronaut, like the Astronaut Jin song, because I was an absolute mess. Namjoon, I knew I was gonna be a mess, so I listened to the album already. The album and the music video came out 3 hours ago. I haven't watched the video, but I already listened to the album. I knew I couldn't do that on camera. I was absolutely incoherent, and it would not make any sense. I have such a strong bond with Namjoon's music specifically. Obviously, I love BTS as a whole. I love all their music. And then I love all the individual members, and I love each individual, member's music. But there's something about Namjoon that I feel the closest to. I think I see a lot of myself in him and the way that he writes, and the way that, from the way that he writes to who we are as people, like high IQ bookworms, the fact that we have a very similar taste in visual art, the way that he endures high stress and hardship situations. But I just think the way that he navigated his 20s is very similar to my experience, and his songs and his words is what I connect to the most. So I talked about it on this channel a lot. Mono is my favorite project in this entire world. I don't go a week where I don't listen to that in its entirety. For the last 4 years, I have listened to that album all the way through at least once every single week, which is insane. I even burned a CD. Like, I'm talking old school, burned a CD. Obviously, I can listen to it in my Spotify like a normal person, but I have a burnt CD of Mono in my car because I just play it on a loop from beginning to end so much. And it's my comfort album, and I knew that this release was going to be a big deal for me. So we are going to watch Wildflower. Like I said, I already listened to the album. I was such a mess. Namjoon has, I don't know, it's like as if he took my feelings and put it into words. A lot of times with these, if you're wondering, I think Wildflower, the lyrics to this song specifically, hit really hard, and then Lonely and Hectic hit really hard for me. Yeah, and then also the fact that he has Erykah Badu in this song, not this song, but like in one of the songs, but that was made for me. Like, this album was made for me. The way that the release is made for me, everything's made for me in my head, because it's just, and he's doing a Tiny Desk. That's so like, this whole release is so Freya coded. Anyways, we're gonna get started now. I will see you in a second when we watch this music video, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. I already listened to the song. I already looked up the lyrics. I already had my moment with it. So we're gonna talk about the music video as it is. But like I said, I have such a big emotional pull with Namjoon and his music, and so it's a big day for me. Also, his release day is the year anniversary of the last PTDLA show. Like, how sick is that? How sick is that? I have been, like, for the past week, because it's been PTDLA anniversary, I have been so, like, in shambles, and this is putting me in a deathbed. So yeah, let's get started. I'm scared. I'm actually frightened. Is it captions? Yeah. Oh, the man that he is. The lyrics are so crazy. Oh, I'm gonna cry. The imagery in this is insane. He's crazy. Oh. Oh, and I'll return someday. He's crazy. The visuals in this music video, like visually, they did so well. I'm not gonna cry. Oh, I teared up a little bit. It's fine. It's literally fine. It's literally fine. Oh, he's so good at what he does. He's so good at words too. This song, I think, is one of the ones I connected with the most. I just turned 26 last month, which is the end of, it's December 2nd. So I turned 26 on November 21st, and navigating your 20s is really hard. Obviously, Namjoon and my experience is gonna be a little different, but it's that feeling of like, it kind of consumes you because you don't feel like you're anything. In the song, he says that I'm not a hero, I'm not a villain, I'm not really anything. He talks about being in a flower field where no flower has a name, and it's just like everything's the same, you know? And you feel like you're like a wildflower, you feel like you're supposed to do something with your life. He talks about how, you know, I have dreams, I have desires, but my own heart underestimates myself, like, and it's just a hard, he talks about how this is the last project of his 20s, and this is an ode to his 20s, and your 20s are so hard to navigate. I'm like halfway through it, and it's been such a giant roller coaster ride. And this song, the lyrics, it really encapsulates what it's like. And now as I am in my mid to late 20s, I think like it's true. The chorus, like the lyrics, that they're gonna spread across the sky like a flower work. In my early 20s, I would say I was more of like a firework. It's more sporadic, it's more intensive, it's more like, you know, fire is dangerous too. Like it's just a lot heavier. But a flower is a more delicate thing, and you're still spreading across the sky. You're still going up in this, you know, across the galaxy in this big ball of something, but it's just not as intensive. And not that the impact is not as intensive, it's the way you approach it, you as a human being. And you also become a little more delicate, I feel like, in your late 20s, because a little delicate flower, because, you know, you just learn a lot, I guess. But it's such a good song. This album is so good. I can't wait to see his Tiny Desk when it comes out in a few hours. Oh, Namjoon's music just feels like a hug to me. Like I said, I relate to his words so much, and I think the feeling of chasing. I think the feeling of chasing your dreams, and the feeling of being alone, he knows how to put that into words. He knows how to like put pen to paper, basically, but he's such a great lyricist, and I think that's why I connect with it so much. Yeah, he is so amazing. I love that man. He's so good. I look like a mess this whole time. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I only teared up a little bit though. I was like bawling when I was listening to, I listened to the full album and then I listened to it again while reading the lyric translations, and I was a mess. I was a literal mess. But there's just something about being in your mid to late 20s, navigating life, going for, like, you have so much ambition to go for the things that you want, the things that are your dreams, and to fight for a life that you can be proud of. But it's such an individualistic journey that it does feel lonely, and it does feel sometimes like it's not possible, or like sometimes you don't even know what you're doing. And I think this album is such a comfort for people going through that, including me. So yeah, I love Namjoon. I love him. I think besides BTS as a whole, Mono especially, all of Namjoon's project, but Mono especially, found me in such a important time in my life. And that's why I have such an attachment to it. That's why I listen to it in like every day, if not every week. Like, and I think it's so cliche to say that this thing saved your life. And I've said that about BTS, but I think Namjoon's work specifically doesn't necessarily save my life, but it keeps me going. I think if I had to only listen to one artist for the rest of my life, it'd be him. So yeah, this was a really big day for me. Happy 1-year anniversary to PTDLA. If you followed me since then, if you watch any of my advice video, if any of my PTDLA tips or Vegas tips or vlogs, if you were there for any of it, thank you. That's really when I realized that this YouTube thing was something I really wanted to do. And although I am a very small creator with not a lot of numbers, I in no way make money, sustainable money from this. It's been a really great journey. So happy birthday, PTDLA, one of the greatest weeks of my life. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go cry now and listen to the album again. It is literally almost 3 o'clock in the morning, so and I have work tomorrow. So yeah, bye. I love Namjoon. Please like, subscribe. I will come out with the vlog that I've been hoarding next week, and then IC17 in a week, and I'll vlog that one as well. So